Hey everyone,
No.
Ruda Bray here, your friendly neighborhood DM who completely forgot to change his name in the thingy.
Yes, so did I. No.
Dude. You fucking dorks!
Okay. Let's see. Alright then.
Not like that.
Alright then. So, who wants to do the recap from last time?
I
Go
guess
for
I
it,
can do
Ashi.
Well, this is shit.
Hello?
There we go. So, we defeated the final boss, and everything is just fine. He did kind of defeat himself, though, and robbed me of my revenge by being such a complicated villain that I don't really know how to feel about things, especially given that he murdered the mother I never had, and we took over his ship. We freed a bunch of hostages. We located plowing fields. We learned a little bit more about the villain's motivations, and then we had a feel-good talk. And then, well, actually, what happened before that was we were basically being assaulted by a giant turtle dragon, who was then promptly struck down with a timely meteor storm sent by Margarita's mother, proving once and for all that she does care for her daughter. And with those kinds of bittersweet feelings, we're sailing back to, for some reason I'm about to say Iman, but it's actually Limani.
Wait, what?
Get your head out of critical role.
Yes, that's what happens when you binge it like every single
Pull
night.
it. Okay, pull it out or I'll pull it out.
Consent.
No. I want to play Limani, not critical role right now. I'll do it
Yeah.
without consent.
Don't worry, it'll happen.
It'll happen now. Do it! Or I'll throw you like a javelin.
Bye. Besides, I don't think you can do that. I'm not a schmoll.
You're still thin.
We'll see. I'm also a practiced martial artist, so good luck with that. Anyway, that would conclude the recap.
Mhm.
We're
Both
sailing
of us
back.
are.
We're
Anyway,
sailing
go.
back, and we have the opportunity to talk and amongst ourselves and maybe work on stuff.
Yeah. So, now we just have Chuck-in over here piloting the ship, because apparently he's the one who is actually skillful enough to be able to.
Somehow.
Okay, so to the okay, just imagine that the east is now the west, because right now you're sailing north.
Okay. So the right side is west.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got-
Okay. To the west. I wish I still understood ship terms, because I don't.
You're
Port is left side of the ship.
Ship side terms.
Yeah. Port is the left. Bow is the front. Stern is the back, and right side is
Port is left, right is starboard.
starboard. Yeah. Front is bow. Stern is back.
Okay, maybe I'll just use those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remembered those. I'm kind of proud of myself.
I don't, because I'm not a Navy guy.
I'm not fucking. I haven't even been to the army, and I remembered them.
Military.
Yeah. Well, yeah, military, not army.
Okay.
Armies.
So closer towards the to the port side. Let's see, near the stern. We have Ashi and Flowering Fields just looking to the side of the ship as they sail. Rose and Kyon are, as always, for the most part, on Friday, still at the stern. Quinn is by his lonesome over here. Let's see. Akenra is pretty much just monitoring both Chuck-in and Aquamarine. And Margarita is just over here to translate, just in case.
Sounds good.
For the most part, you've noticed some of the former hostages, some of the former prisoners like leave the down. Is there a special term for the inside of the ship?
Bowels of the ship, I guess. Bowels, maybe.
Maybe.
I remember that being thrown around.
Bowels?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Like human bowels, but
Weird.
I'll find it for you. Keep narrating.
Okay. The bowels of the ship or whatever it's called, and they're just enjoying freedom, I guess. I mean, like, granted, they're still technically in prison because your guys are surrounded by the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are just like looking outside and just talking amongst each other, happy that it's all over for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what does the party do? Right now, according to let's see here. According to what Kenra has reported to the party, it should take about a day from now to reach Limani.
Okay.
Right. So I wanted to take the opportunity to ask Flowering Fields a couple questions about anything she might remember from when she was taken, and when we encountered her here. If she has any notion of why she's got special treatment,
Okay.
for example.
All right then. What do you ask her?
Hey, Flowering. I'm just wondering, because all of this seems terribly strange. So many strange things that we've seen so far, but the strangest of all seems to be when you come in here. Seems like some people that were taken were given different roles from the others. And we found you in your own room and in these fine and nice clothing that I don't think I've seen you in before. What's that?
Before this goes any further, would I notice, or would Quinn notice with his passive perception that the two are talking?
Let's see here.
My passive perception is 14.
Okay. You know what? Here, let me try something. I'm just gonna do a basic luck roll. And you do.
Okay.
Okay. Despite the sounds of the waves and everything, and the chitter chatter of the former prisoners, you can actually you're actually able to successfully listen in.
All right. I won't move closer, but I'll just listen from a distance. What are they saying?
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. So, Flowering just tilts her head and just pretty much like looks at her dress.
Do you remember anything about from when you were taken and until we found you here?
Well, I think they said something about me being special. Something about my bloodline.
They told you nothing else?
That's all I could hear. They said that someone of my caliber at one point would make the most potent sacrifice. Not exactly the best thing for me to hear, exactly.
Yeah, I understand that. I get the impression that most of you were definitely being planned to be thrown to whatever entity Roba had in mind. Also, question, DM.
Okay.
If it's still relevant, the painting that we saw back in the hideout of Tabaxi that was awfully familiar. Just want to know if there's anything about flowering fields that would relate to that painting.
Give
I'm
me
with
the picture.
I'm with the facepalm right now.
It was a picture of flowering fields, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was. That's what I wanted to know, because I
It was confirmed
Yes.
back
didn't
then.
remember clearly. I just remembered.
This is where you take notes.
I did.
Proper notes.
I did.
I wish Sylvia were talking right now because it'd be funny. Sylvia, you can unmute yourself so you can like make fun of me too. I'm kidding. I'm kidding about make fun of enemy. I'm not kidding about to unmute yourself.
I remembered specifically that we saw such a thing. I just I wasn't clear about the relation to flowering fields. Like it was flowering fields, so it was like Rosa's mother or something, because that was one of the things.
No, because it was confirmed that it is flowering fields. It was like confirmed by I think by a roll even. It wasn't like it looks like flowering fields. It was like it is flowering fields. I believe I'm quoting when I say that.
Okay, so I'm just going to I'm going to make a contemplative noise. Did anyone have you pose for a painting?
Yes, it was kind of embarrassing.
So you do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Found it open the hideout. I don't get these people.
Also, I mean, you're kind of breaking up a little bit.
Oh, I was breaking up?
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a good lot of static. on your
Dang
end.
it! Am I good now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's audible.
I don't get these people. That's pretty much what I said.
I honestly don't either, but Flying Fields looks around. Still, I kind of wonder how long have they been kidnapping people? Since I think I was only part of the last kidnapping attempt.
But you lived in Limani for a while, and from what I understand, it's been happening for quite some time.
It is, but I don't think I've heard of 1,000 people being kidnapped altogether in Limani.
Are you certain that that's all you could remember? Anything I might have told?
Emmy, talk louder!
Okay, cool. There you go. Are you certain that's all you can remember? Nothing they might have said within earshot?
She places her fingers on her temples, trying to like think. It's actually kind of endearing.
I can imagine.
Well, I think. Oh wait, I think they said something about kidnapping people from the other parts of.
Other parts of.
Other port towns.
Huh.
I'm not exactly the best when it comes to traveling, so I don't quite know where the others came from. You can definitely ask the rest of them, though. It's not exactly the best to have us all stay in Limani, if that's not our home.
What do you mean?
Oh, she's referring to how like some of the former prisoners are not from Limani.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, kidnappings have been happening from chain towns.
Well, maybe we should get those that live there to their homes first, and we'll see what happens then. Or we'll have to get the others to.
I suppose so. But at the same time, I can't wait to get back home. So I guess I can go back into my normal clothes, be able to tend my garden. I kind of want to see Bella again, you know?
Yeah. Please do that. She hired us to come find you, and it was quite seeing her alone, terrified for your well-being. Do check back on her, will you?
Of course. Excuse me, sorry.
Thanks, Larry.
No, don't mention it. That's just... I can't help but feel badly for her.
I pat her on the back. You are her big sister, after all.
The big sisters are supposed to be strong. Not exactly quite fit for that job, I think.
Strength isn't always in your fists. It's in where you are. How you can support your siblings when it counts. And I think she does very much care for you. So whatever happens, we can't have done that bad of a job.
I also miss Adina. She...
Adina's nice.
She's something close to a big sister to me, I suppose. We all really rely on her.
Well, you have quite a tiny family. It's been a while since I've seen mine.
What happened to your family?
Oh, they're around. Well, my family, we got each other. We didn't really have any growing up, but we weren't in the best of circumstances, but we managed to find each other. And despite all odds, we managed to find our place in the world. Some of mine are back where I used to live, in the temple. I assume looking around, maybe trying to find the same spiritual connection that I have. Others have found their respective callings. One of them is a fashionista, seamstress.
That sounds fun, but that's quite strange, because I guess that means your parents and extended family were all shrine lords and shrine maidens, perhaps. That must have been quite funny, and quite the occupation change for that fashionista.
I never had a mom and dad. None of us had.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
No, no problem. You didn't know, Flowering. And it's not like I'm ashamed of anything. We had to learn how to care for ourselves in this world until we finally found a place that would help us. That's why I firmly believe that the gods are with us. They'll always send us hope when we need it. Because no matter how much darkness there is, no matter how much tragedy and hardships you'll face, at the end, there's always a light. Take it from me. I've seen both sides.
still remember my mother, but I don't think I can really remember my father.
Was that Lord Montechess or someone else that you're thinking of?
My birth father.
Oh. If I might ask, if you're comfortable talking about it, how do you come to become Bella's sister?
Well, I don't exactly have the best explanation for it, but all that I can really remember was that my mother was someone who was important or something, and something about my bloodline. It's kind of a bit of a blur, but from what I remember, my mother after my mother died, I was taken in by the Montechess family. At that time, they didn't have a child of their own, and my mother was a very, very good friend of the Montechess. I'm really, really grateful for them. And once Bella was born, everything just went all topsy-turvy. It was great. I became a big sister. And I have someone to rely on me.
That's the greatest feeling in the world.
Oh my. But you'll have to probably speak with Adina. She probably understands more. I never really thought to question it when I was younger. All I really remember was that my birth father was never around, and she looks down into the to the crashing waves. Hey, Ashi,
Yeah, Flowering?
why did you choose to be your kind of profession?
Well, it's a little bit of a, to pardon an age-old phrase, long story. It was kind of by chance, I guess. But it's one of the reasons why I believe so strongly in what I do. Like I told you, we never, my family and I, we never really had anyone except ourselves. Not when we're supposed to be taken care of. Not when we no longer had any. We were alone. None of us were old enough, educated enough, or strong enough to do any sort of work. We lived in the streets for the longest time. We had to steal. We had to do not exactly illegal things, just so we could have something to eat every day. And well, sometimes mistakes can turn out to be wonderful. One of our heists was a monastery, and we were so prepared. That would be it. Our luck had run out. Us troublemakers will go to prison, never see the light of day, but they helped us. They gave us a second chance. They gave us a home, a place to be loved and cared for. And that's when I started to hear the voices of the gods. They've always been there, watching over me. It's only now that I could hear them. And I knew that I was loved, not just by my family, but the world itself. And I had to come closer. I had to learn how to become strong, of mind, of spirit, as well as of body. Such a revelation. I lived thinking there was only darkness, only evil. And no one would care for us. We were always in the lonesome, and yet it was all right there. Hope. I don't really know how to explain it well, but
It sounds like it was for a very noble change.
yes. And yeah, that would explain some of the weird things that I've done.
You'll have to tell me about that when we have the time.
Sure, I'm not that ashamed. Well,
Oh, there we go. Groovy randomly died for me.
yeah, I noticed, but all the same, I don't mind talking about it. It's a lesson. A lesson to be learned.
I envy you.
Why?
You made a change that could help your goals for the future. She looks towards the sea again.
We're all changing. Every day. Every little moment that we spend is an experience. And I firmly believe that it's in all of our power to change for the better. Especially when it's hard. We look inward.
As for me, the reason I took my profession is for something that I wish I would have been able to do when I was younger.
And what's that?
My mother, she died of a grave illness.
At this point, I walk over to her, I grasp both of her shoulders, and just look at her. It sounds to me like you're making such a change yourself. You're becoming a healer. That's quite noble.
Yes, but I won't be able to help her.
You won't. It's already passed, unfortunately, but that isn't to say that's not a wonderful gift that you've been presented, that you now have. You can help others avoid the same fate.
She looks down at her palms.
Quinn rolls an Arcana check on flowering.
Okay. All right.
Rolling for anything. Say any innate or internal flow of arcanic like magic or effects.
Okay, go for it.
Oh boy, first roll in God knows how long.
First roll of the first roll from the player side.
I am
Yee.
in Limani, yeah.
Yes, in Pirates of Limani.
Okay.
Decent roll.
Magics.
Magics.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Groovy, why you do this to me? Oh gosh dang it.
And
Yeah.
she's back.
Okay, that was weird.
Yeah.
Double EA.
I think it wasn't your end, actually. I think Groove was just fine on mine.
Yeah, it wasn't your end, dude. It was fine for both of us, so.
Okay. So, no idea what's going on. Freaking hell. Alright then, so,
Nope.
outside, roll for Arcana, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You rolled
I rolled a 16, natural 14.
Yay. Alright then. So, let's see here. With, let's see. You actually notice a familiar magic in flowering. It's actually... It's actually
Okay.
similar to the magic that you wield.
Huh. Okay.
I'm just wondering, would I have any reason to notice this? I am, not, to be fair, focused on speaking with her, but I'm just wondering, since I do have like some spiritual power and such, you know.
Let's see here. Alright then, I'm going to need you to roll an Arcana check plus Charisma
Yeah.
modifier.
With my charisma modifier?
No, plus Charisma modifier.
Oh, plus charisma modifier. Okay. Oh, geez, I'm just gonna work on this. Proficiencies. That's Arcana with, so that's just change it to charisma for a second.
No,
That's
no.
also charisma.
No, Emmy, listen carefully.
Yes, I just realized, sorry.
Roll Arcana with
Plus
a
one,
plus
one.
plus with a bonus from your charisma modifier.
Yeah, gotcha. I'm so nervous that I'm just erasing everything I hear.
What?
There you go. That's a 7.
The fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Your charisma modifier is just +1?
Ashi charisma is indeed +1. Yes.
I thought it was
exactly
higher. Oh well, whatever.
Nope.
Okay, well, let's see here. So, you're too. Okay, so Quinn does notice it, but Ashi is too focused on, you know, is too focused on, you know, the conversation, you know, and trying to also comfort Flowering, to actually notice anything magical.
Okay.
Even
Do I
if
notice?
you-
Do I notice anything extraneous? Like, is it like what kind of magic? Like divination or enchantment or anything like that?
Let's see here. You mean what school of magic?
Well, yeah, but because if you use the term like similar magic to Quinn's, it could be ranger magic, it could be divination magic, like.
I mean, at this point, I'm just going off my class.
Yeah.
Okay,
gotcha.
so ranger, got it.
Huh. There.
Let's see. Also, on that note, I'll roll Arcana one more time. Quinn.
Me? Oh.
Sure. Natural 15.
Nice. You're
Hey,
Great, man.
look who's rolling above 10.
Fucking finally.
And look at who's not rolling a 10.
Uh huh. When it comes to combat, natural 1.
Not just my usual rolls. There's nothing new here.
So, okay. In addition to the magic that you wield, you sense another type of magic that is similar to the one that you wield, but not quite the same.
All right.
It's more potent.
Okay, similar but more potent.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
Path is still unexperienced. Oh.
What is this? All right.
Boy, are you gathering at them, ladies?
Get off my back, will you, Kion? Why are you screaming at me from 60 feet away anyway?
Because it's funny.
I think we both hear this.
Actually, hold on.
Well, we're screaming like, wait, how much is that? Like 10, 20, 30, like 45 feet?
Let's see here.
Plus this like ocean spray. So
15. Okay, so from here, 5, 15, 20, 30, 40, yes, 45 feet. Plus the chitter chatter from the ex-prisoners and the sounds of the sea. And random seagulls cawing.
Yeah, we're just screaming from the top of our lungs like. "Arrgh!"
Okay. All right then. So, what is Ashi's passive perception?
All right, my passive perception is.
That is not a number.
Exactly. What the fuck?
I need to remember what the heck my passive perception is. This is freaking new.
Proficiencies.
Proficiency
Yes.
tab.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Makes sense.
Yes, it does.
18. 18.
18. Okay, hold on.
How's your passive perception 18?
Because she
Yeah,
has high
wisdom?
wisdom. Because she's a monk. She has to have high wisdom, otherwise she's bad.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, like her AC is based on her dex and her wisdom, so that's gonna be kind of important.
Well, yeah, my wisdom's 4 as well, so it might. All right.
I mean, your 4 wisdom makes sense because you're a gunner, and and a ranger.
Yeah, well, yeah, dex wisdom. Yeah, okay. I don't know why
I don't have
why there's a
armor.
discrepancy of 4. Whatever.
I can increase my armor class. It's not that great.
Okay, hold on.
Mine is 20 thanks to the freaking mithril half play.
Yeah. Hey, Quinn, why don't you just stand in front of every enemy we'll ever face?
I can give the half plate to Ashi if she's so wishes.
Okay, so from that distance, Ashi can hear Quinn.
Okay.
Let me check her for flowering. Hold on. Flowering. There it is. Perception. Nope. Flower. Yeah, you know what? I'll just say that Ashi can hear. That Ashi can hear Quinn. As for flowering, I'm not gonna say.
I
Okay.
don't know that. You want to have a conversation, Quinn?
Oh, this old horse is just teasing me. Don't worry about it. What are you guys talking about anyway?
It's catching up, trying to figure out what's happened.
All right. And
I'm
I
gonna
can.
shout,
Yeah.
or you're gonna come over here so we can speak.
I kind of look at like raise one eyebrow and canter over on Maple.
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 My place.
My player.
What do you want to talk about? Also, hello again, Miss Fields.
Was I'm awfully interested in flowering, so why don't you confess your love to her?
Not quite my
excuse me?
type. This monk's just being a little tease, if I had to guess.
I stick my tongue out at him.
All right.
Does this mean you two are dating?
Oh,
Not
no.
exactly.
Oh no. Never had time for that.
Yep. More so than true. Anyhow, are you feeling all right, Miss Fields? Already, easing up the pressure and whatnot from being captive.
From being captive, yes, but being nostalgic, no.
Nostalgic. What are you being nostalgic about?
She looks back at her back at her palms again. If only I had the knowledge of what I can do now. Let's see. If only I had the knowledge back then, I'd probably have been able to save my mother.
Loss happens to all of us. Why do you keep looking at your palms? Is there something you're not telling us? Or something you don't know?
I'm looking at them because I just guess that I wish these hands were the ones that I could use way back then. The ones that are more gifted with herbology. And this mind that's more knowledgeable about it. But
I grab her hands. Hey, Flowery.
Hmm?
I take one, and I look at it. You see these hands? These hands you have right now?
Mm-hmm.
These are hands that can heal. These are hands that have learned of experience. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. It doesn't matter what you were able to or incapable of back then. What matters is you use your gift now the best you can with the experience and knowledge that you now have. Become the great healer that Bella loves so much.
Thank you. I mean it.
I release your hands. No problem.
Let's see here. She turns around and wipes her eyes.
It's no time for tears. Once we get back to Limani, it's exactly as the monk says. I don't know what happened back in Limani besides the kidnappings, but based on what everyone's saying, it should calm down now. Besides, the only way we can make up for the past is by our deeds in the future and in the present. If you couldn't do anything back then do your utmost to help other people in your future and current. That way, the good deeds override the bad memories from the past.
Sounds like you know a lot about that, Quinn.
Well, don't all of us do?
I guess you're right.
Still. Just stick to your own word, and don't dwell in the past. That's good enough for me.
Who are you saying this to?
Mainly Flowering, but you would overhear it as well, since you're, like, literally in between us.
I'm just wondering who's most directing it to. Okay.
Flowering.
Gotcha.
Regardless, how long is this journey gonna take? Nothing but damn blue sea. All around.
Oh, are you familiar with the sea, Quinn?
Well, rudimentarily. Not awfully familiar, though.
That's good. I'm also a bit surprised. Has you and your horse ever been on a ship before?
Once or twice. The nature of my job kind of requires that that this old lady here hops in boats every now and then. I pat the Maple on the side of her neck,
Yep.
like gently.
I'm sure you're both a bunch of sea dogs.
Sea dogs.
I'm just teasing him.
She's a refined lady.
What was it like? What was it like when you first got on the ship?
What was it like? Why do you ask?
Well, I know from my experiences with several people when I was boarding ships to find ingredients, a whole lot of newcomers to the sea tend to not deal very well with boats. She titters.
Okay. That was me chuckling out of character, by the way.
I love it.
Can I roll deception just for the hell of it?
Go for it.
Okay.
And if I successfully do deception, yeah, good
Doo-doo.
English. My deception score is doo-doo, so there's that.
It's time to
It's-
do deception.
Well, it's not. It's actually yeah.
Yeah, it's based on charisma.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
+7.
Technically, honestly though, I think it should be based on like charisma or wisdom, depending.
Yeah, charisma or wisdom, because you know, both are kind of like similar. I guess it depends really on what kind of deception are you trying to
Okay.
pull.
Okay,
In
actually,
this
here.
case, in this case, it would be wisdom deception, wouldn't it?
Okay, just say what you're going to say first. Then I'll have you roll.
Okay. Quinn's going to say that. Well, the horse lady here experienced it a bit worse than I did. Wasn't too bad. And I'm trying to bluff, saying that it was actually kind of bad.
Okay. All right then. So let me take a look at your character sheet real quick.
My charisma is like, yeah, my charisma is +3, wisdom +4.
Okay. Okay. Right then. So do a yeah. Well, it'll just be basic. So basic deception, please.
Okay, +7. What?
Space. You forgot. There's a space after the 7 needed.
Oh, it needs a space.
You need a
Yeah.
space after. You need a space after the modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, after the modifier.
Now I forgot to put a space between the R and the T.
Holy shit! Okay.
It's a whole new day.
Indeed, it is.
Finally.
Hey, look,
22.
another above 10.
Under 15, yeah.
Gosh dang it, I hope you'd fail. It'll be funnier that way.
I mean, you can roll for insight, I
Oh.
guess.
I
Aw.
will then.
I mean, if you doubt that Quinn's lying.
Or if you doubt Quinn, or if you believe that Quinn is lying.
I will do so.
Okay. Are you metagaming it, or are you doing it as Ashi?
I'm doing it properly.
Okay.
Properly.
Oh, so close.
Nope.
Okay, let's see if
And now Flower rolls like a
Flowering
nat. Yeah, rolls like a nat 20. Okay, cool.
that's freaking her modifier is lower than both of yours.
And Mr. DM, I don't suppose I get advantage because I lived a life as a rogue for a while.
Shut up, Emmy.
Greedy girl. Shut up.
Nope.
Just
Okay.
checking. All right.
I mean, technically, I should have advantage as well because because of the nature of my job.
Yep. Let's see.
Oh well, so what? It's fine.
Okay. So flowering just like walks over to Maple, and then just looks at her. Aww. She just got a little bit queasy. She must be an amazing horse then, to be able to adapt like that.
Up here, bred. They can deal with all sorts of conditions. Being in the sea on a moving vessel is no different. However, she has served me well. She really is a good girl. Anyway, enough about me. What are you going to do once we get back to Limani?
Once I get back, I'm going to try to meet with Bella.
Bella, I'm assuming is forgive me being an ignoramus, but mind filling me in on who this Bella character is? I don't think anyone's told me about it, except like maybe Akindra.
No, I don't think so. I don't
No.
think anyone's talked
Yeah.
about.
Because I've heard the name Bella being thrown around.
Yeah, the most you'd know is that, like, for example, when immediately after I found flowering, I would say something along the lines of, Bella will be so glad, sort of thing.
And what I heard, like overheard you guys talk as well.
So, alright, so flowering like takes a step back a little bit. Yeah, she's a very good friend of mine.
Quinn jumps off of Maple as well.
I kind of pat Quinn. Don't worry, he's of my group, so I trust him.
I didn't catch any of that, by the way, Emmy.
Me
I
neither.
said, don't worry, he's in my group, so I trust him.
Why is there so much white?
Why did so much? Why what? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Because I swapped Maples and Queen's places, so that's why.
Okay. Okay.
And you know how it works when you try to like move multiple blocks like on like, you know, like on top of itself. It doesn't allow you to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bella is the, how should I put this? The last remaining noble of Limani. And
The
she's my
last?
sister.
Huh. You're a big sister, huh? Well, she'll be happy. She'll be happy to catch up with you then, I'm sure.
Yes, it'll be great. I can also catch up with Adina and everyone else. And I guess I could just have this dress alterated or something. It doesn't exactly fit me.
What is she wearing? Is she wearing like a maternity dress?
Nope, it's actually like a, let's see. It's not quite a maternity dress, but it's actually a very hard to move in like ballroom gown.
Oh, is it like Is it like does it look like lavish? Does it look lavish, basically?
Think
Yes.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
If you've ever
Yeah.
seen the animated
Yeah.
movie.
Like I know Cinderella. I'm not that fucking under a rock. I'm not going that under a rock.
I mean, you'd know.
I know what
how-
her dress looks
how-
like.
Yeah.
Okay, basically a Cinderella dress.
Sure, let's go with that.
Got it. Well, you could enter the royal ball with that, let alone be on this little classy vessel. in air quotes.
Alright, you wanna dance with her?
Not right now. I do like a good waltz, but regardless.
I'll have you know that if you dance with me, I'll probably step on your foot several times.
I'll make sure to avoid it each and every step. Don't worry about that. Well, I'm sure. Well, everything will be arranged and everything will be in order. Just as soon as we get to Limani. I just hope this damn kobold won't crash our ship or list it or make it list. I can look over my shoulder at Chuckin.
Let's see. You see Chuckin just like mouthing off several things to Ambrosia over here.
What does Ambrosia look like? Does she look like timid or?
It looks like she's let's see. She's enjoying whatever Chuckin is saying.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's see here. You can't exactly read kobold lips because, you know,
Yeah.
reptile.
I don't know Draconic, so or whatever the language is that he's speaking.
Actually, you can't hear what language he's speaking from this far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just see you can see his mouth moving, but
I think he's referring to the observant feet, perhaps.
the thing is though, yeah.
Nope.
The observant
I-
feet.
No, I don't have observant,
Oh,
so
don't have that yet.
Ah,
yeah. I was just asking mostly for superficial. I get the hell do you call it when you notice something like
Flavor?
observation? Yeah.
Well, I'll
observation things, like superficial observations that Quinn might have seen. But okay.
Okay. Also, this isn't gonna be official yet, but I've been trying to work on making tokens for the NPCs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm basically using. Excuse me. I'm basically using Fire Emblem sprites for the most part
Right.
because that's the easiest one for me to work with.
All right.
And I
Fair
think I got the skin tone wrong because I'm really bad at this.
I think for Chuckin, you need is Chrome, and then you had to edit in the snout.
No. This one's for Kenra.
Ah, okay.
Ooh. That looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
like that one.
Akinra.
You know, that way we can recognize people by a portrait instead of just that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but yeah, that's what I worked on that last night, so that was nice.
Nice.
I didn't lose sleep over it. I probably lost sleep because like, oh hey, new game. Alright then we're back.
Alright.
Okay. Let's see here. So at this point in time, it's beginning to be it's beginning to be mid morning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Flowering holds up her hand and let's see here. Both of you notice like an ethereal like a magical globe form, and it begins to shine.
What's this flowering?
It's a spell that I learned a while back. It's going to be sunny today.
Ah, you know you can do magic. Sorry about that. I grabbed a bunch of nuts.
Emmy, I could not hear you. What?
Oh, that is probably fine. I just said I grabbed a bunch of nuts. That's why you might have heard of this little rustling for a sec.
Okay.
Arcana check.
Go for it. Alright, sorry. Do you want to identify the spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Arcana, right?
Okay, Arcana with a bonus to wisdom, with a bonus from wisdom.
I
Got
like to do it just because I want to see if I can get a skill experience.
Do what? Sorry, what's that at me?
I'd like to just in case I get skill experience.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
Okay, Emmy's turn.
Oh my gosh, so close.
So close. But both of you pass.
All right.
Okay. So both of you actually recognize this to be Druidcraft.
Okay. Huh.
Turns
Neat
out
little-
druid will be a pharmacist.
Well, it does make sense if you listen to what she's been saying. Well, that's a neat little trick.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you learn that?
I learned that from a few adventurers.
Adventurous? Alright.
Yes, I had to hire a few to help escort me several times when I had to go gather ingredients.
How is the adventuring front in Limani anyhow? Don't really know anything, next to nothing about that town, so...
Well, we don't get too many of them, but when we do, well, they have a tendency to not like the town.
What a mess
Excellent.
back there, Quinn.
Sorry, what?
What a mess back there, Quinn.
A mess? Yes,
Yeah.
you told me as much. Honestly, I just hope that we don't have... I'm pretty much just done with fighting at this point, and it takes his hand and rubs his temples while closing his eyes. I just hope that we're done with fighting for the unforeseeable future. I really don't want to get into any conflict, at least anytime soon.
I mean,
Yeah, I hope so.
the money does have its problems, but I really don't think that we'd be expecting any sorts of fights, unless of course you do something bad, and then the guards would have to go after you.
I think we'll steer clear of that.
Oh. That makes me wonder. Flowering, do you remember there being anything strange with the guards while you were there? Well, last you lived in the Montechess mansion.
she kind of like backs away a little bit.
What's wrong?
She looks. Let's see. She's like clutching her hands, clutching her dress for the most part.
Bad memories or what's going on?
Nothing.
Inside check. Sorry.
Go for it.
Burning a point of inspiration for advantage. I think I have a point of inspiration.
Reaction.
Let's take a look.
I
Yeah, you have 2 left. Also, remember it's max 5 now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do. I was just checking my because in player or in battle things it shows that I have 0.
Okay, I wonder if it's because we spent that. Oh, we never did we ever transpose everything? Oh wait, looks like we did.
We should have.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
I mean, your HP is not correct. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just say that I have 0, but I still have 2 lucky stacks, so I do have that.
The fuck was that sound?
Yep,
Was that the car screeching?
I have no idea.
that was probably a chainsaw or something. I don't know.
Okay, I thought like a car was about to
What?
like screech and crash. The fuck?
The heck?
No, no. There is a road next to Raleigh, but yeah, it's. I apologize like wholeheartedly for this bullshit.
No, that's
What
not
was I rolling? Insight?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, you're rolling inside. Let's see here. Let's see here. Would Ashi like to roll insight?
I actually want to wait until he rolls first.
You
Lucky-
want
burning
to roll first, Emmy, because if you don't now, I'm not going to allow you to.
Well, I'm gonna roll now.
Burning lucky. 1 point of lucky.
Say.
I can use it on ability checks, right?
Yes.
We'll see how that goes.
I'm laughing right now.
Holy shit! Burning another point of lucky.
Stop! You can only burn it once.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Great.
Stop it. Stop typing.
I'm not typing.
Discord, say you're typing.
I'm not typing.
Fuck you, Discord.
Jesus.
Crap, that's garbage.
Okay, so
Hello.
you notice she's being very defensive and pretty much trying her best not to like say anything, and you can clearly see that there's something wrong. Ashi, however, doesn't recognize anything wrong for some reason.
Okay, I'll just go on musing and be like, well, it seems rather corrupt in the present day. I was wondering if you'd recall any such thing, or if it's been happening for a while.
No.
You sure about that, Fields?
Yes.
All right.
She's not giving any like actual answers. She's just giving short answers.
Yep.
We'll have to ask Bella, someone else who might know about the things back then.
We'll figure things out as they go. Besides, it's not our main concern right now. By its core, the victims of this potential ritual is safe. Flowering Field is safe, and we're having smooth sailing towards Limani, isn't it right,
Yeah.
Monk?
Just don't like the thought that there's corruption going on around in the government of Limani. Especially considering, well, to put it simply, most of the town seems to hate the Mondachess family.
She let's see here. You notice her like looking down and closing her eyes.
I do.
Both of you do.
Yeah.
She's not exactly trying to hide this.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks almost like she's doing her best not to hear this.
Quinn closes his eyes as well and goes, well, we can continue this chat some other time, but
Yeah.
I have other business right now.
Let's just say it's why I would like to see Bella as fast as possible.
And we will. Just as soon as we'll land on Limani. Other than that, I'll leave you two girls to catch up with one another. I have some business to deal with.
All right.
Thanks for the chat, and try not to get seasick. All right.
I just give up and wave on the other hand.
And I ride over to Kion and Rose. Well, Gallant.
I just like to say, well, as you do that, I'm gonna bring the conversation back over to my family and just kind of hear bits and pieces. I'm just kind of grabbing my skirt and just showing it, being all really proud.
also, I'm just going to go ahead and take a step back over here. Fibes.
Yeah.
You passed with your first roll.
I passed what?
You passed that insight check with your first roll.
I did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I should have waited for the result. I was just because the way lucky works, I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Because lucky works.
What do I learn?
Anyway, because that was funny, I just want to see what would happen. Yeah. You can, I'm going to just refund that lucky.
No, don't, because I should have waited for the result. Don't refund it because I was being too hasty. It's my fault as a player. So.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, because of how mechanics work, I'm supposed to allow the lucky to be rolled. But so
that's one DM discretion thing, refunding it, because
all
the
right,
lucky is designed this way so that you can intercept before you know whether things work or not. The lucky
all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and to intercept before the result. So the moment you would have said you lost or you passed, I couldn't have used lucky again.
But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and refund that because you're probably gonna need it.
All right.
I'm not saying anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying about nothing.
No, I put it in already.
BRB. Okay.
Sure.
Okay then. So I guess we can assume that Ashi and Flowering Fields are just having a good old chit chat conversation.
Good old chitty chat here. Yeah.
So Kion sees you approaching, and let's see here. He waves you here with his one arm.
Hey, how are you feeling, old cowboy?
As always, could always be better.
How's your arm? Not in excruciating pain anymore?
Kid, we both know the nature of our jobs. We both know that something like this shouldn't be too hard to deal with.
It's still losing an arm. Don't try to act tough.
Boy, I'm pretty sure one day you're gonna probably experience the same thing that I am, and you're probably gonna act the same way that I am too.
We'll have to see.
However, at the same time, I'd hope that doesn't happen to you.
Well, we both know, like you said. We both know the nature of our jobs. We both know what we signed up for. So, if it's to happen, then it's to happen. Nothing too much to it. I have a couple questions for you.
Shoot, kid.
What do you think happened to Captain Miraba?
Well,
that was far from natural. Anything I've seen as a ranger during all these years, that was extraterrestrial, to say the least.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, kid. Considering that was the most normal kind of death I've ever seen.
What do you mean?
He's just messing with you.
Hey, I'm asking. What do you mean?
Okay. What?
Dynamics.
Also, yeah, I think I'm breaking up again. Oh, it's the weather, that's why.
You're breaking up?
Yeah, I was breaking up a little bit ago.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's see here. So Kyon replies, "What? Yeah, you never like kill the man so powerfully that he just disintegrates and turns into nothing."
You know, every Friday evening.
Really? Because I think that's just Tuesdays for me.
Jokes aside, I called out to Kenra. He uses divine sense, nothing, and that orb, whatever he gave to, I think it was to Ashi,
Yes, it
or
was.
that monk over there. I'm gonna have to ask her about that, but first, what's your deal?
What do you mean, kid?
Don't act like an ignoramus. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you finding us so quickly. Well, the group, and then subsequently me. You know, in your mission. What exactly are you on here for?
Yeah, hold on. Hey, Princess. Wait, is Emmy here, by the way?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Rose, go.
okay. Need you to roleplay as Rose for a little bit.
Okay. So Rose is still curling up, I would imagine.
Yep.
On Friday.
Okay. Sorry. I forgot about that.
On Friday and Kyon.
How long does this only come to port?
They said it should be about a day's worth of travel. Nothing too bad.
Oh, it's okay. Got my planes right here.
Don't worry, we can continue our little Kartoffel race once we're aground again. But for now, can you leave me and my friend here alone for a second?
Fine. And don't you forget I'm leading.
That you are.
All right then.
And
So this
and then
let
just-
us do.
Actually, no, I don't go. Rose doesn't go in this direction. She's gonna just look over here
Okay.
and lead something.
Okay.
I like to imagine her running with like her hands to the side, like a bit like towards the ground, but to the side, and she's kind of like hop skipping like her way to the edge of the ship.
Poor.
Quinn turns like Maple. Quinn turns Maple around. Is facing Kyon.
Okay. All right then. Okay. You notice. Let's see. You notice Kyon. Let's see. Put his palm towards your direction. He circles it around. Makes his palm flat. Makes palm flat, and then slowly moves it to the right.
What are you doing?
You recognize this as a let's see how it's called, as a sign to let you know that you two are just going to mouth the words.
All right.
Deep
Okay.
stand?
No, it's not thieves' cant. It's different.
Okay.
Okay, Quinn kind of like his expression drops and goes like and nods like in a very minuscule manner, and like nods.
Okay.
So, what is this about? Is this a mission from the crown?
Kion mouths. Nope. This is something that's personal for me. Granted, I'm more surprised that the crown hasn't decided to treat me as AWOL or try to send assassins after me.
They were close, trust me. You know, when Karia came to me saying that you had gone missing, do you even know what was my first thought? I thought that you were gone for good. You always had roguish, like, well, I don't want to say habits, but During times like these, we can't have AWOLs, or even less unauthorized missions. Personal, even less so. Enough about that. What are you here on? What's this personal mission?
Well, that's Mirabra fella. From the looks.
That's personal for you?
Not quite him specifically, but the people he deals with. If you want to know, I was tracking down this group of cultists. I ended up hearing that they were doing some, let's say, work over in that little port town, Limani.
Cultists in Limani, the town we're heading to right now.
Yes, you might want to be on your guard, kid.
A good thing that we started talking about this now. The last thing I would have loved to find was some Cthulian bastards the moment we land ashore.
I don't know about these. I don't know about these guys' power, but considering the level of strength we saw from that Mirabra fella.
Discord, please.
Mm-hmm.
Discord, please. What?
It keeps disconnecting for her.
Sylvie, no.
That was like the third disconnect. Or
What
fourth.
do you mean the third disconnect? That's my first one.
That's
Is it?
500 times.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
500
I'm
times.
just okay. I didn't look at Discord the whole time, but I just assumed that you had disconnected multiple times because I heard the did before. That was groovy then, probably.
Meanwhile, I'm over here doing the recording, so I can't hear that sound.
Gotcha.
So,
Da-da-da.
yes,
Eh.
considering that Mirabra fella, and let's just go ahead and assume that he's probably one of the stronger ones. I'm expecting that if they have a big boss like that in that town, we could be in for some trouble.
Where'd you get your info? And more importantly, why the hell did you not call for the help of the crown? Especially after what we saw in that cave.
Well,
You do know what I'm talking about, don't you?
of course, but I just figured that we could just handle it. I mean, we did.
They had Cleave Solasian technology at their disposal.
Mhm.
And I thought that was the most of our worries, but this escalated to a whole another level. I sent a letter a couple hours ago heading for Cleave Solas, asking for their investigation.
Oh, was that on your best girl buzzard?
On the flying wings, Kingsman.
Well, she's a good girl too.
Uh-huh.
As for
Why
me,
did you leave without the crown's permission? Or why did you even leave on your own? Like you said, we can't afford AWOLs.
well, let's put it this way. I just figured that. I guess I've just figured that my old bones were a bit more disposable.
You do know what the Spy Corps creed is, right? All of us have pledged ourselves to die for the crown, and your stupid ass decides to go in all by yourself, risking potential death. Had you died, we would have had no idea what the hell happened to you, or even worse, we would have been set back by the investigation.
Oh no!
You were lucky this time.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's no. No.
Huh.
Y'all are forgetting about your girlfriend, aren't you?
What about her?
Well,
She's real nice and cozy at home.
You're also forgetting about the court mage.
What's Scuttlebutt?
The
Well,
one and only.
he is formidable.
However, let's put it this way. He's in on it too. So if anything were to happen to me, y'all will be informed. In fact,
All right. I should have expected something more of you. Of course, you'd have a plan B and C, all the way up to Z.
let's see. And Keon like comments. In fact, and like he pretty much like combs his hand through his hair. Let's just say several samples were submitted to make sure that someone always has his eyes on me 24/7.
By magic or
Quinn, roll Arcana with Wisdom instead of Intelligence.
All right. That would be. I don't have proficiency, so that would be +4.
Okay. Now roll Arcana roll Arcana Intelligence with advantage.
Nice.
No, god dang it. Like that, I think.
I don't know. I can't see what you're typing, dude.
There you go.
Same
13 and 13. I rolled 13 3 times in a row.
That's funny.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You immediately pick up that Keon is talking about the spell scrying.
Yeah, I figured as much. All right. Well,
Very
at least there's an eye out on someone has an eye out on us. Good fellows. Another question. At least now we know there's going to be cultists in this town called Limani. How do you figure? Do we have any POIs?
Oh, people of interest.
Persons of interest. Yeah.
Well, not sure what the name that fella is, but some they think it was that mayor or someone.
Makes sense actually from what I've heard. They said the girls over there. I don't look behind, or I don't make any motions whatsoever. I just like talk straight directly to Keon, without making any hand gestures or like turning my body. I say that those girls behind me, they did say that the mayor's pretty appalling by nature. Haven't really met the fella, so can't make my own conclusions, but I'll take your word for it. We'll have to keep our eyes out for her.
Let's put it this way: if the government is that corrupt, I wouldn't put it past the guards to also be in on it.
You do know that Akenra is part of the god, right? You've spent more time with him than, I have.
Let's put it this way: not all of the guards are that stupid to get embroiled in this sort of thing. Could be that
I'm aware of that.
Could be that our little Aki over here. Let's see. Could be that our Boy Scout over here is probably just that much of a Boy Scout that he doesn't even know what's going on.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Another thing. The letter.
The letter?
What? Right. One that the bandit captain had. That you and the rest of them saved me from. Why was it referring to the wolf? And who better to answer such a question than a wolf to a wolf, right? Why didn't you tell me, Keon?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. Except maybe. Obviously, he's just mouthing this out, and you can kind of just pick up on his dramatics, or his attempts at trying to like make it dramatic. could be that someone made that letter to purposely pit us against each other.
Well, I never was against you. Just now that there are some, shall we say, variables. We really can't trust anyone, not even those we thought allies, right?
That's just the nature of the job.
Alright.
Let's see. Yesterday's friend is today's enemy.
Let's just make sure it keeps yesterday, shall we? Anyway, thanks for the heads up. I'll keep an eye out on the well, if I can't see the mayor, at least on the generalities of the town.
Also, when you have the chance, try let's see. When you have the chance, try to learn more from the Boy Scout over there.
I'll try. He's naive, but knowledgeable, more so than either of us, I'd say.
Let's see. He finally takes his hand out of his mantle and then just like tips his hat to you.
Mm-hmm. I nod again. Well, how are you feeling about sea travel, Keon? Getting all woozy?
He looks around. Kid, I'm more concerned about you, especially Maple.
Maple's doing alright. She's not an experienced sea traveler, but no serious symptoms yet.
The first time I saw her travel by boat, she threw up, and that's not good for a horse.
It's not. She's gotten better. Hey, Cleaves, Solasian horses aren't that weak-blooded, right?
Well, let's just put it this way. Not every horse can be like Friday.
And not every gentleman can be like Kyon, right? Always exceptional.
You're seeming to get it right now, aren't you, kid?
Hanging with you an awful lot, you do pick up on some cues, shall we say. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go somewhere a bit more quiet. Haven't had sleep in God knows how many hours. Getting all drowsy. Gonna take a nap. Anyway, let's stay sharp, shall we?
Okay. Also, quick pause. We're gonna swiftly move on over to Ashi and Flowering Fields.
Sure.
Okay. So while Flowering Fields and Ashi were talking about things, Flowering just had a thought.
And I was basically just being all proud of all my siblings.
Let's see here. She said, so Flowering says I think we didn't really get a chance to get breakfast.
It's been a while since I've eaten as well.
Well,
Not that's unusual, but yeah, I see a point.
So let's see here. Let's see here. She raises her arms over her head, and begins chanting a little bit.
Oh my god, are we going to have a hero's feast?
Nope, she's not high enough level for that.
Ah, okay, well, fair enough.
When she lowers her arms, you see 10 berries on her hands.
Yeah, good berry.
Good berry.
Huh. That's a neat trick.
Mm-hmm. You can go and have one. It's probably going to be more. It's probably going to be important.
Take one. Eat it.
And you're full. Let's see. She hands the rest to you.
Oh. Real nutritious.
That's another trick that I learned from the adventurers. It was extremely useful during our adventures. Although granted, I didn't really do much.
Hmm. I think keeping the attackers and whatnot well fed is important enough.
But yes, she gives you the 9 remaining good berries. By the way, Ashi.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're free to like distribute that to however you wish, or keep them, or hoard them yourself.
Which I will not. I'll go around and distribute that, I think. Most of them to everyone else.
So literally to the rest of the party.
Yes. Much. Just Quinn. Hey Gwen, catch! And that's from a berry.
Do I need to roll athletics or anything for this?
Let's see here. What's your
I'm
passive
not
perception?
shooting at him.
14.
Okay, hold on.
I should say, I'm not
Okay.
throwing at him.
Okay, hold on. All right then. What
We
is...
we are on a ship.
Okay, what is your sleight of hand plus 10? Your sleight of hand what's your passive sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand plus 10 is 15, or sleight of hand passive is 15.
With plus 10?
No, with plus 10 it would be 25.
No, I said just the passive. So basically,
Yeah,
what I was trying to say was
yeah.
the skill bonus plus 10.
Ah,
Yeah, 15.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's see here. Through the cacophony of sounds, you actually like notice something moving that you know something like small moving. At first you thought it was a bullet because you know, your
Yeah.
experience.
Uh-huh.
You turn around and then like you notice that it's not a bullet and you just catch it instinctively.
What's this? Oh, what? Huh. Thanks.
No problem. I go on the
And Quinn eats it.
Yeah, you are full for the day.
That hit the spot.
Okay.
I go over to Chuckin in Ambrosia.
Move your character, please.
Just convenience. Thank you. I'm gonna say, by the way, I love being Molo, but it feels good to be back to actually.
So Chuckin is still like talking to Ambrosia. You have no idea what the heck he's talking about.
I just kind of lean around in front of him and have a berry in my hand in front of him.
What up?
Food. Grab a bite.
Chuckin, pirate.
All right.
Drop me.
Can
I catch.
Okay. I do so.
Let's see. You gently like toss it towards him. He jumps up a little bit and hold on. Let me see how this works out.
Don't crush the good berry for the love of God.
Yes, when you crush a good berry, it explodes.
Wait, are you serious?
No.
Okay. I was like, wait, no way, that's real.
Yeah, considering that you crushing it as you chew it down, I'm assuming you don't cause a small explosion inside your mouth.
That's what happens.
I was thinking like if it's not being eaten but it's being crushed, it explodes or some shit like stuffing a bag of holding inside a bag of holding kind of stuff.
Yeah, please don't do that. Oh, okay, so he passed. So he jumps up, and just like bites it and chomps it down midair, and then just gently like lands back on the ground, and continues.
Nice. Is what I said.
Captain, best captain.
And then I move over to Ambrosia, and this time, because I'm respectful and stuff, I'm just show what I got in my hand.
Let's see here. Ambrosia looks down at it, and she tilts her head.
I mime with my other hand the best I can because I've got a bunch of good berries in that one. Just basically put him in some mouth and bite down.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll this. Proficiencies. Proficiencies. Profit and C. I swear the formatting sometimes just breaks. I'm not entirely sure why.
It does.
You're fortunate.
Okay.
That, especially because I all of these interactions with between other people.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so let's see. Ambrosia tilts her head again, and then she looks down at the berries. She goes ahead and takes one.
Mhm.
And let's see here. She goes ahead and nibbles on it.
I give her a thumbs up with my free hand.
Let's see here. She looks at after she finishes she looks at you and then just gives you a pleasant bow.
A what?
A
A pleasant bow.
like a gentle bow and a pleasant smile.
I return the smile. And I turn, tap Rose in the back. Yeah, there's some food for you. Oh, thanks! And just kind of grabs it with such speed and ferocity, it almost just kind of claws in my hand. And it's... anything? Oh, wait, no. Huh. That's some stuff.
Okay.
You can thank Flowering over there. I'm gonna ask you to make more of those later. Ah, well, I'm bored. But I'm already walking over to Margarita. Who I assume is just kind of meditating besides Okenra.
Let's see here. For the most part at this point in time, Margarita is just observing observing Shucken and Ambrosia as well.
Alright. Amara, got some food. And Amara's stomach just kind of rumbles. Thanks, Ashi. It has been a bit. And she just graciously takes it. And now it's your turn, Aki.
Okay. As you approach Kenra, he's still in his like I guess you could say his guard pose where he just has his halberd where he just has his the butt of his halberd on the ground and he's just like standing straight looking forward. Pretty much trying to make sure that these two are fine.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Aki. Food.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give him the berry.
He takes it and then just like eats it while covering his mouth. He doesn't want to seem rude. Yeah, it's a Boy Scout.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it's kind of. I'm very amused and endeared by that display.
There's something wrong, Miss Ashi?
No, how's that?
I'm not sure. It could be nothing. I could just be imagining things.
Well, don't say. If
Sorry,
you're bothered by something, do say.
It just felt like you were staring.
And I just I look up to him, and just grab his face a little bit, just kind of cup it together.
Miss Ashi?
You're so adorable.
Thank you.
And I release him. That's all. And I walk off to Kyon. So you give Kyon his.
Let's see here. You hear Margarita like titter a little bit. By the way.
Got a big smile on.
Okay, Kiona is like just like resting on Friday. Well, if it ain't the little Cinderella.
Well, if it ain't the wild wolf.
Sorry about that, little Angelica. My bad. Well, if it ain't little Angelica.
Well, if it ain't the wild wolf. Got some food for you.
Much appreciated. What is it?
Strawberry.
Oh,
Pretty strong stuff.
That spill. That always works. Who made this? Last I checked, I don't think we had any druids in the party.
I just directed thumb in her direction. Flowering over there. She's picked up a couple of things.
Huh. Well. She might be a keeper. He just chucks it in his mouth. You know?
Does Rada need anything? You think?
Okay. Oh wait. Are you asking me or are you asking him?
Yeah, I'm asking him. I assume I know his name.
No. I've already gave him a whole bunch of nuts.
All right. And I begin to walk off again towards Flowering.
Oh, sorry. I already gave her a whole bunch of nuts. Excuse me.
So now it's not gay anymore.
What?
Nothing.
So you turn back to Flowering? Well, do you know any magic, by the way, Ashi?
No, that's all that you wield. I know how to harness my body's key. I know how to heal people. I know how to hurt people, if need be. And, well, I picked up a couple of things as I left Limani.
Okay, you see Flowering put her finger on her cheek, and she tilts her head. Okay.
Dang it! Fucking hell, sorry.
Okay, so like she just says I'm not entirely sure how that would work. I suppose you can stab people with it, but that would also be very painful.
Wait, what?
Plus...
Did you not ask me if I could do magic?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes. Now, here. Plus, how would that work? Does your body just so if your body can produce keys, is that the reason why you chose to be a rogue?
Keys.
Oh no, not that kind of business. Not that kind of key.
Did it take you that long to get it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
How long did it take you to get it, by the way, Fives?
I got it right away, but I didn't say anything.
Also wait. Sylvie, did you get it immediately? Okay, she's not replying. Gosh dang it.
What?
Did you get the joke immediately?
I was half there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
that's
just
fine.
keep. I just barely keep track.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Basically, a stupid joke where Rudo said
Homophones.
that. Yeah.
Homophones.
Yeah, homophones. Onomatopoeias, except that's not the word. Homophones.
I take a finger, and I just put it near close my shoulder, and I start tracing down. Basically, it's a sort of force that's in our bodies that I can harness in order to increase the velocity, power of my attacks, or manipulate it in others to cause healing or harm, as I see fit.
So it doesn't help you open doors?
But I can certainly try knocking them down. But no, I got more finer tools for that sort of thing. Kind of hard to shake that habit, unfortunately.
Let's see here. Ashi, roll an insight check.
Alright, D20 plus 18 strength. Okay.
Hold that thought. Oh,
Back
oops, I
to
forgot to.
rolling hell. Oh,
Mwah, mwah. You weren't actually exactly paying attention to like her expressions, but let's see here. Let's see. At this point, you notice that she's looking on the ground and like massaging her temples. I don't get it. So you can turn energy into keys and use them to break down doors by stabbing them, and then you can do that to make your punches stronger
like
with the power
a
of
secondary.
with the
think of
power
it
of
like a
doors.
sec-
I'm
No, it's entirely separate. It's like, think of it like secondary blood. It's something that flows and courses through your body. It's kind of like, and helps it live. And that energy is something that I can control to strengthen, to weaken, or to fortify.
Okay. I'm just going to call that weird magic.
That's key for you.
Alright. I still don't get it, but I think that's the best I can come up with.
That works. He is weird magic too.
Let's see here. So we're just going to go on and skip ahead a little bit. Basically, basically the whole lot of you were able to like bond a whole lot more, get to learn more about each
Yeah.
other and everything. Also, everyone during this time, everyone has taken a long rest. Basically,
Yeah, I'm finally not a
Yay.
health.
you're finally not dying. Okay.
How do
Well,
you guys
we're
like a
dying,
poison that doesn't let you heal during long rests?
Okay.
Should be lost by 0. Think.
Lucky is back to full.
Spell slots are back to full as well as any other limited use abilities.
Well, I was at 10 HP, I didn't even realize.
That's why I said almost dead.
Yes.
You didn't realize?
Nope. I don't think I remember you talking about it, so there you go.
I said almost dead.
Yeah, I don't remember, okay?
Stop being bad at this stuff.
I shut up.
Yeah, you shut up.
Not bad.
I dare tell you, how dare you tell the DM to shut up?
I tell you to shut up. Could you shut up?
You can't tell me what to do on the DM. I'm going to like make rocks fall. Everyone dies.
And I'm gonna
No, you're
stay in
right.
between them.
You die.
I scoff at dying freaking rocks.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Except Quinn.
Apparently. Because you had the freaking random luck of landing a spot that
Gods.
didn't have rock.
Yep.
Freaking jerk.
God,
Blame
I
the
don't
die,
think
not the player. Where the hell are my oil flasks?
Yeah.
I think you ran out, remember?
Yeah, I did, but like I can't. Oh well, I guess they're not in my inventory because I would have just changed that to 0 and crossed it over. Oh well.
Okay. Alright then, has everyone already like fixed their character sheets? Please also fix Roses as well.
I did.
Yep.
With respect to, well, actually, I haven't even considered.
Basically,
food
0
sources,
uses
so-
to everything.
Let's see, she hasn't used anything here. On Mara's side, she has everything. I
Okay.
have.
Wow, Kyon's looking pretty bad.
Yep.
I can get my flare points back. That's something that I.
Yes, you get your flare points back on long rest. Okay. So right now at this point, it's already it's beginning to be sorry, excuse me. Dang it. Left.
That everything. As for the playmats version, no sense.
Okay. Alright, then I got Kion's stuff back. Ambrosia stuff back as well. Chuck-in now has no damage.
I'm assuming that Russ would have something for her mythical musket and mesmerization. She gets to bring back.
Also make sure that that everyone's also reloaded because that's gonna be important.
Okay, that's exactly it.
Yep, I am.
Okay, and also for the hell of it,
Ah,
also for the hell of it, let me just do a thing. Let's see here. Okay, and everyone gets 5% experience.
5% experience, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
How much is that on with numbers?
Hold on, let me try to pull this out here.
5% doesn't really tell much.
Basically, here, let me try to find this. So for if you're level 9, put 23,000 times 5%.
With 23,000 times 5?
Times 5%.
Oh. 23,000 times, so just an X, or is it a star?
Asterisk.
Okay. 5%. Which would bring me to 23. Error.
You forgot to put plus inside the quantity.
Did I?
Yes. You wrote it
Plus.
outside the parentheses.
Shouldn't it?
No, it has to be inside the parentheses.
Okay. Plus 23,000 times 5%.
There you go.
There we go.
Here we go. That's plus 5%.
Do that for Rose as well, please. I'm doing. Oh, hey, Rose levels up.
Well, damn.
Did you? No, okay, I'm assuming that.
Okay, so wait, for Rose though, it's plus 14,000 times 5% because she's still level 8, but now she's level 9.
Okay. Let's see. What can she get on level 9? I'm assuming she'll take a
Fighter.
level. Yeah.
Do I just add plus 5%?
No.
Okay. I need you to.
You put. Is it the same for? She's at 23,000 plus 5% or times 5%.
No, for Ashi's I've already added it. For her I've already added the. For her I've already added the 14,000 plus 5% because she's level 8.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yes, you get to be that way because you are not level 9 yet, so you get less.
And I don't think I did it. Cashing out the mola. Well, but surely.
Oh wait, I just realized that wasn't quite right. Hold on.
But I need home to fetch the Gunslinger homebrew thing.
Did you already update everyone's experience yet?
Huh.
Did you
Okay.
two already update everyone's experience yet?
That's good. No, I'm still in the
Should
middle
you
of updating a few of the characters.
Yeah. I'm
Hey,
just asking
Rose
you if
Rose gets access to Indomitable, which is
Yay.
nice.
Neat.
Indomitable.
Double kill.
Just a
Triple
little while
kill.
yet until I get another level. That should be fun.
Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Like the break sometime soon, by the way.
12.
There we go.
Okay. And wow, that pathetic that pathetic increase of experience for Ambrosia though. Okay, actually here, better idea. While I'm doing this, we can go ahead and break.